Okay, I'm live again. So, yeah, sorry I had to go take care of some things. I wanted to stay a little bit longer. My nose is driving me nuts. A live stream. I haven't done a lot of these. We had somebody who was just so wonderful who jumped on a live stream just a minute ago with me, and it was the first time I've ever had anybody live watching me on a live stream. So, it felt really good. Thank you, Elizabeth Paul, wherever you are. So, yeah, I'm working on a lot. I'm trying to bring up this YouTube channel and the quality of it. I was watching some of my videos from 10 years ago and going, oh my gosh, what is going on? I had hair for one. 10 years changes a lot. There's my kiddo. Yeah. Oh, hey, we got somebody joining us today. Who do we got? Oh, there's your car. There you go. Yeah, that's an unavoidable fact of being a dad of a 2-year-old. No matter what you try and do, he will pop in. That's okay. That's okay. I have to shoot my videos. Interesting note, you'll see most of my videos are shot at night. If you look, I have these blinds over here. And I usually have them closed. Sometimes they're open, but I usually shoot at nighttime at about midnight because my son's up and running around bouncing off the walls. So trying to get a video, good audio and good video without him coming in is very tough. So I have to wait till he's nice and asleep. So yeah, I'm excited. I started an Instagram account so that way I can share some of my my thumbnails and kind of build up a little bit of interest in my videos as they come out, kind of give people a preview. I hope it's a place where I can have a little bit more communication with people. I stay off of Twitter completely. Maybe that's a fault on mine, and maybe I'll end up changing my mind eventually. But I stay off of Twitter because it just seems like it turns into nobody ever gets any words across. They just shout to the ethos, or the ether, not the ethos. They shout to the ether until they get red in the face. So I don't do Twitter. I don't need that kind of negativity. So this channel here, I want this to be a positive community where we're all helping each other learn and grow. I've seen other magic channels where, the presenter's awesome and they're great. I'm a big fan of Brian Brushwood at Scam Nation and MLT Magic and all these guys. And hey, Elizabeth, I like that idea. If you could send me a private message with your email, I would love to talk to you more about that. I'm all about collaboration. And thanks for coming back. So, yeah. So anyway, these a lot of really great magic channels. Chris Ramsey, all these guys are great. But the thing that I notice is that in the comments, people are really kind of back and forth at each other, and I know I'll never get away from that on YouTube or any other social media platform. But what I'd like is I would really like to try to make it as an encouraging community as possible, where everybody's learning. Everybody's at a different state whenever they find this channel. Some people may, like myself, I'm a professional magician. This is what I do for a living. So I'm at a certain level. We got people that are just starting. They were like, hey, you know what? I think I'd like to learn magic. And this is the first video they ever see, the first channel they ever come across. I want to leave them with a good impression going, hey, look, instead of thinking magic is just full of a bunch of people who are know-it-all jerks, we have a community where we grow and support each other. I think that's a lot more useful and will help magic ultimately overall. So I'm going to do everything I can to try. Okay, Elizabeth. Wow, thank you. I got a super fan there. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to try to make this a community. Okay, so here's the thing. I came from the old school magic shop, but back when those were a thing. I came from the old magic shop vibes, where you'd go into the shop, you want to learn magic, you'd go in the shop, and there'd be a couple of old guys or whatever hanging out in the back around people just smoking and talking shop, and you come up and go, hey, want to learn a magic trick? They might show you something. You have to show up 5-6 times before they show you one thing. And then you learn it, and then you go, okay, when do I learn the next one? And they go, no, you have to perfect it, do it better than anyone else, and then come back and we'll teach you something else. And yeah, it was frustrating, but it was also it was a way to make sure that the person was really serious about magic. You know, we are not in the business of just revealing tricks just because people want to know how they work. That's not what this channel's about. Hey, Bubba. What I want to do on this channel, and the way I get around it a little bit, is I struggle with this for a long time. Do I teach magic on YouTube? You notice for like the other 10 years of videos, I hardly teach anything. I teach a couple of slides, but it was mostly deck reviews and then some other weird stuff like my garage sale or something. I don't know. But, you know, it was my early attempt at vlogging, I guess. But, hey, Bubba. But, you know, I ultimately came to the decision, this is with talking with Brian Brushwood and a couple of other people, is, you know, the stuff I teach on my channel is actually, it's in the public domain. Anybody who wants to find it and knows how to find it can, and it's open and free to the public. So all I'm really doing is taking those tricks, which are usually just giant blocks of text in a book, no pictures, no illustrations, no anything. And, you know, that's how I learned them. And that's how I'm a very motivated individual. And of course, I've taken this to the magician professional level, but not everybody has the time for that. Not everybody knows where to find that stuff. Some people like visual representations of it. I can give my expertise on how to present it in a, you know, from a professional perspective. And I think this is going to be really helpful for a lot of people. And so I'm above reproach. It's in the public domain. Anybody who wants to find that book or that text that has whatever video I'm putting in, they can find that. So if they can find that, they can certainly find my video, and that's no big deal. And the other thing is, I'm never going to reveal marketed effects, things that people are still earning money from, magicians are still earning money from. I'm not going to reveal. I'm not going to just come on here and make this a reveal channel where I just tell how the latest, hottest secret works. I don't think that's ultimately helpful to magic. If you reveal stuff, you are taking food out of people's mouths. Magicians, we don't actually make all that much money. You know, we have multiple streams of income. We put out products, and we do shows, and we do consulting, and we do all these other things. And each of these revenue streams has to come in for us to be stable and have a job. We're all self-employed. We're not on some big. I know we make all these really cool, attractive videos where they're like Hollywood style and all these things, and some magicians do pretty well. I do okay. I'm comfortable, but I'm not rich, and we need those revenue streams. And so revealing secrets of marketed tricks that are still on the market and still paying the creator, not cool to reveal those. But if you're teaching tricks from people who've been dead for 100 years or longer, and they're still good, or they can be adapted to work in a modern setting, why not? Now we're a video library of information. Kids that want to go out there and find the stuff, or guys, you know, adults who want to find the stuff. You can go to a library. You can go. There are certain places online you can find this information. Unfortunately, not Project Gutenberg, even though it is in the public domain. They just haven't got around to digitizing these books yet. Maybe they will sometime. Maybe I should send them an email. But there are places, and archive.org is actually a really good place. Archive.org, you can look for magic books, and they'll tell you the classification if it has been put in the public domain or not. So that's a good place to look too. But now, you know, I'm doing kind of the turning it into a visual medium and kind of going through and finding the best stuff that I like that still works. So I hope you guys enjoy this video that I have coming out in about a half an hour. I think I've talked long enough. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoy the video. I put a lot of work into it. Please give me your feedback. I need to know how to improve, and the only way I can do that is if I hear from you. So thank you. I'm really excited to start on this journey with you, and I can't wait. So thank you for all of your wonderful support. And Elizabeth, I did get your Instagram message. So, well, let's see if I can show you. Yeah. Oh, darn Apple Watches. Got your Instagram message. So I will go ahead and take a look at that, and we'll chat. Okay. Thank you so much. Cheers, guys.